everybody. Pleasure to be here today. I'm Vaidehi Shah. I'm the chairperson and CEO at Altrazeal Life Sciences. A lot of people wonder why I left a career on Wall Street. I used to work at Goldman Sachs and the Carlyle Group, a private equity fund, to carry donuts to doctors. I'll share my story up front. I'm super passionate about this product. It's a labor of love. My own father died after a diabetic foot amputation, and so I've seen wound care up close and personal, and thank you for this opportunity to share what I think will be truly transformative for patients with you today. So Altrazeal Life Sciences is a biomaterials company. We are essentially specializing in drug delivery systems, and our first product, as I mentioned before, is in the wound care space. Ultrazeal is a transforming powder that you can apply to a wound. It immediately turns into a matrix upon hydration that you can then leave in the wound for up to 30 days. So the idea is you're not cutting, cleaning every time. Just cover the wound, set it and forget it, and let the wound heal without disturbing the wound bed. It's also a drug delivery system, so we are very fortunate to have funding from the Department of Defense. We are mixing it with a lot of different therapeutic agents to create the next generation prototypes. It also has significant applications just beyond wound care in neurology as well as orthopedic surgery. One thing we've been excited about, I'm sorry about the slides, here we go. We've been excited about is that we've been able to build a really powerful board of directors, multifunctional board with people from government. So we have 2 former ambassadors, people who understand private equity, as well as who've been in operations for MedTech and pharma for several years. We've also built a very strong military advisory board, which is led by retired Major General Barbara Holcomb, a 2-star general who served in almost all the large operations we've had so far, as well as surgeons from many different specialties. And we also have a strong clinical advisory board. We're cutting across multiple sectors in the market, from general surgery, orthopedic, neurosurgery, to wound care, dermatology, and colorectal surgery, plastic surgery as well. As I was mentioning before, significant funding from the Department of Defense and a lot of support also from several civilian health systems across the country. The product is now already in the market, and several of these hospital systems have been part of our data development strategy. We are entirely data-driven in the market. We're looking to become absolutely the next standard of care. It's a smart dressing you can use on any type of wound, from deep avulsions to superficial wounds. And we're already CE marked, US FDA registered. We are approved in over 200 hospitals. We are selling in a fraction of these and looking at strategic partnerships and institutional capital now to really drive the adoption. We have already published about 90 abstracts, 3 randomized control studies. We just presented a 135-patient study at the American Diabetes Association conference this weekend. We have several regional partnerships, distribution relationships that we have set up over the last 3 years, covering over 50+ markets around the world. I won't go through a lot of these statistics, but as you know, wound care is a large market, nearly $30 billion in size, and growing significantly because of the conflicts, as well as rising income and lifestyle diseases with an aging population. The big challenge here is that it's expensive. It is, there are lots of products out there, so this really is a contrarian and disruptive investment in the space. There's no established standard of care except perhaps negative pressure wound therapy, and that makes the whole application process very complex without really a truly established standard of care. With Ultrazeal, you just pour the powder. As the wound heals, it turns into a scab and flakes off. And you can also combine it with different therapeutics, which it holds to do sustained drug release over time. So the beauty of Ultrazeal is, as you're looking at a market that's complex, expensive, and highly fragmented, it's actually one solution which can be applied across several different facets of the market. and it's easy to use, it's very adaptable. We are also combining it as a platform with hemostatic agents, with antibiotic agents, with regenerative agents and debriding agents as well to give you the full platform. Those are products in the work, and of course it reduces significantly the nursing time for application, the material resources that you need, the waste inside hospital systems and medical facilities, making wound care much more effective. Very different from anything else is in the market. When you look at it, it's just a multifunctional system that can provide nearly all the benefits that you need in a single product. Large market, negative pressure wound therapy was one of the first evolutions that we had in the wound care market in a long period of time that has grown to become a $2 billion market today, nearly 10% of the overall market. We are well prepared for that growth. You can see these are all the places where we've signed some sort of strategic alliances in order to grow our revenue. And we are, as I mentioned before, we will be looking for institutional capital or strategic capital to now really step up the pedal and drive our penetration into these markets. So thank you very much. Come join us for this revolution.